In this example, you'll see one example of how to multiply fractions and another of how to divide fractions. Multiplication is often called the easiest fraction operation because we just multiply straight across. We multiply the numerators together, 2 times 9 is 18, and we multiply the denominators together, 3 times 10 is 30. Now always remember to reduce your fractions. What number goes into 18 and 30? Find the greatest common factor. 6 goes into both of those, and I can't think of a higher number, so I'll divide the top and the bottom by 6. 18 divided by 6 equals 3. 30 divided by 6 equals 5. And then just double check that again. There is no number other than 1 that goes into 3 and 5, so this is simplified as much as possible. And there's your final answer. So again, multiplying fractions, multiply straight across. By the way, something you can do is, some people call it cross-reducing. Take a look at the numerator and the denominator either below it or across from it, and see if you can simplify either 2/3 or 2/10. 2/10 is the same as 1/5. So now these numbers change, and you want to remember where you write them and clearly cross out the original numbers, and now you're just thinking 1 and 5. Likewise, take this numerator and think, can you reduce either 9 over 5 or 9 over 3? Yes, you can reduce 9 over 3. That's the same as 3 over 1. And now when we multiply straight across, we just use these reduced or simplified numbers that are smaller, and we have 1 times 3 multiplying straight across, numerator times numerator. And for the denominators, 1 times 5 is 5. So either you can simplify the fraction at the original state so it makes your multiplication a little bit easier with smaller numbers, or you can do it at the end as well. Either way. Now, the last example down below is dividing fractions. Multiplying fractions is the same as, well, let me rephrase that. When you divide fractions, it's the same as multiplying by the second fraction's reciprocal. So, I like to use something called the triangle of change. Put the triangle around the division symbol because we don't want to divide these fractions. We'd like to multiply them, but then we have to take the reciprocal of the second fraction, which means flip the numerator and denominator. So, when we apply this triangle of change, 2 over 3 is not in the triangle of change. That stays the same, but everything in it gets flipped. Like I said, division goes to multiplication, and the reciprocal of 9 over 10 is 10 over 9. And now it's a simple multiplication problem just like we had done previously. So we multiply straight across, and when I'm looking at cross-reducing here, or 2 over 3 and 2 over 9, you can't simplify that. 10 over 9, 10 over 3, can't simplify that. I'm going to multiply straight across now. 2 times 10 is 20. 9 times 3 is 27. And I can't think of a number that goes into 20 or 27. So here is our final answer, 2027.